Welcome, guys. PSGINT here. Yeah, PSG vs Marseille review. With me today, I got two new guests. I got Zaidi
What's up?
and I got Farnoud. If I
Farnoud.
Farnoud.
Yeah.
Welcome, guys.
Yeah, that's
First time
Solid.
for both of you, right?
yes, sir.
Yep.
Uh, sum up this game in one word.
Uh,
Emotional.
I would say, how would I put this? One word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Annoying.
That's
Annoying,
a good
yeah.
one.
That-
That's a good one.
I would
that's
combine.
perfect.
I would say stressful. Like
Oh, for sure.
all PSG games this season has been stressful. Like you,
A lot of them.
we never come into a game thinking, "Oh, we're gonna win," or "How we're gonna win." We're so unsure. Is it last minute winner? Is it a penalty? Is it an own goal? Because
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
that's
been-
more annoying than stressful. But it would be stressful if we were just like laying down in our own half and them just attacking and we were stressing over them scoring any single minute or anything like that. But it's never that. It's always like we can move, but it's almost there, but not enough. Just a hint, not enough, and that's just annoying as hell.
yeah. Always been like that.
Wait, do you guys hear the music or something?
yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I heard that too.
Are you guys happy with the draw?
Absolutely
No,
not. Who would be?
we needed those 3 points. I think we definitely have when it comes to quality. 100% we're better than Marseille. We should not be letting these games like this go into uncertainty.
Yeah,
we shouldn't be letting
and to be
we shouldn't be
honest,
letting
there's an-
Hakimi going off in the 57th. It's just their
Yeah.
lack of defense. He's forced to do that, and that should not be happening against a team like Marseille.
Yeah, because me after the game, I looked at the circumstances for this season. So we haven't been good this season. We got a red card. It's at the Volodrome Stadium. So I'm not happy with a 0-0, but I would take it obviously over a loss.
Obviously, yeah, over a loss. If you're like, but why are we even considering a loss?
Because
Right.
That's true.
we didn't take our chances.
Yeah, but we have an excellent team. We should be winning this. We shouldn't be
Oh
considering.
no,
losses at
definitely,
all.
definitely. Like,
Yeah, so
But in the
when it comes to-
circumstances,
yeah, in the last second, yeah, sure, I'm happy about like getting a draw.
No,
right?
all
But
right.
when I'm going to this game,
after the
I don't
Hakimi
wanna
red
draw.
card. After the Hakimi
after
red
the
card.
Hakimi red card, I think I'm happy with the draw after the Hakimi.
Yeah,
red card.
exactly.
I think we definitely had the chances to win even after the card, but it's okay to take that draw after that red card.
Look, even after Hakimi's, it's not about the goals for me at that point, right? For me at that point was like, okay, like right now is the time where a lot of pressure is gonna be on you. How you gonna fight it, right?
Yeah.
How you gonna push
Yeah.
towards their half, and how you gonna just keep on like attacking regardless of whether you're like one man down or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you need like a proper like a team. I need to see a team there, which I didn't see. So I'm absolutely not happy about that. And there it is.
So, who is the main factor for this draw?
Guys,
This
I don't blame it on Poch. I don't blame it on Poch right now. I think we're overthinking this. Looking at the team that we've got right now, we have 4 to 5 completely new starting players. We have a whole new system that we're trying out. I think it's okay to have these draws or losses every once in a while because Poch, if you look at the first game that we had with this new team and this game, you can clearly see that massive improvement that we've had with the one-touch passing, with the chemistry, how the team plays together. Now, at periods, yes, we're very inconsistent. We're not attacking properly. We lose our heads, but I don't think right now it's okay to put everything on Poch. I think you have to look at the players too.
to say Poch out or something like that, of course, I disagree with you. I disagree with that on that front. But to say that, yeah, like he's doing absolutely everything all right, just because it's the start of the season, I don't agree with that. And the reason is because like even if you are progressing, I need to see a good type of progression. Right now, even when I'm seeing those 1-2 between players, it's like pocketed, right? Each pocket does their own like 1-2 between them. There's no chemistry between the entire team. That's just it, right? because I actually heard this rumor before as well from I think ESPN or something like that, that Poch hasn't trained the players 11v11 up till now, and I can clearly see that.
So, how do you see this PSG side being improved? Is it changing the manager, getting new players? We need to
I
have
need
something.
I don't know
I
if
think
Poch can do that. To be honest, that's what I'm concerned about. I don't know if Poch can do this, but we need a possessive play, like possession play. That's what
I'm
we
saying
need.
this. I'm saying this now. I don't think. I don't think we need any. Like, just look at our team. Look at that team. That team is literally as perfect as you're gonna get. I think we have
I
the
don't know
best
about
team in
that.
Europe.
I don't know about
We
that.
have the best team in Europe.
We do
From
have
what
it.
I'm
We do
saying,
have it. But we're missing a very important part of the team, and that's a proper CDM, a proper pivot that can move,
but Verratti's been
transition
doing
from
that.
defensive.
Now today, Verratti could get
Virati is
injured.
no. Virati is an attacker, like a central attacker. He's not a defensive-minded central midfielder, right?
If
He's
we
not
if
that.
you if you look at the recent games that Verratti's had, I think he's been doing a really good job there. He's been cutting out he's been making the interceptions, cutting out the key passes, making those defensive tackles. I think he's been doing a really good job there. And at the end of the day, when you have that incredible attacking talent, you don't need to have your midfielders doing all the creative work as
Are you
much as you
telling
would
me?
need with a
Are
typical
you
four
telling
two
me in
three.
midfield, for example, like in midfield, like if in January, and I'm just saying if, yeah, we
Yeah,
get Kante, variety, and let's just say Messi like attacking in the
on the
like
cam.
high midfield. How would that
Yeah.
be?
That would be obviously better, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't think that's gonna I don't think that's gonna solve every issue that we have in the team right now.
Not
I
every
think
issue, but we need that transition between like defense and attack right now. We
but
need that
Conte
proper
doesn't bring that.
transition.
Conte's job isn't that. Conte is Conte. Let's be honest. Conte is just gonna be a better version of what Idrissa Gueye is right now. I think Idrissa Gueye in that role, when you play that 4-2-3-1, I think Gueye does a perfect job there. I don't think we need to be looking into any new midfielders. Now, would it be good to have an extra guy like, for example, Pogba? I think, yeah, for sure, it's gonna make the team
No,
even better
again,
than it is.
these are really attack-minded midfielders. I'm talking about a very defensive-minded one,
But we
right?
have them. But we have them already.
Wh-
We have someone like Gay. I think Gay on his
Not
day
on that
is
level.
very good.
One option that PSG have actually inquired about is Frank Kessie, because he doesn't want to extend with AC Milan, and we may try to push for him, so Milan gets a price for him in January. Would that be good for you,
Yeah.
Zaidi?
I have to think about that. I'm not
I
really
think
sure about
I
it.
think Kessie would be a really good signing, especially for the fact that he's one for the future. We can a lot of the midfielders that we have right now are really pushing on. We don't really have the young midfielders that other teams have right now, so I think that would be a really good option to go for. But when it comes to this team, when it comes to solving the issues that we have right now, I don't think we need any players. I think all we really need is time. Like, let's give this team some time. Let's go up to January. Let's see what happens. Because we haven't seen this team train together for more than 2 months. I don't think you're gonna have everything click in that 2 months. I think we wait. We look at how Poch is, because when we look at the improvements so far, Poch is going in the right direction. We're seeing the improvements. We're seeing the chemistry slowly build up. I think we go to January, we see what happens, and then go from there. Is Poch gonna get the sack? I don't think it's necessary. I think we just need time right now.
Yeah, if you look, for instance, at Thomas Tuchel last season, it was a much more needed sacking, because
For sure.
it was much more like risky to keep him, because we were in danger of going out in the Champions League. It wasn't good
For
in the
sure.
league, whilst now we're like 9 points ahead of Lens, I believe, and we're first in the group. So I get your point. Keeping Pochettino until January at least, it's not a risk.
It's definitely not a risk.
Yeah, it's definitely not a risk. I'm against sacking Pochettino at this moment as well.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
I'm not against. Yeah, I'm not against him with that. Like, yeah, like you shouldn't do that. You should give him more time, but that doesn't like excuse him from any criticism at this point.
you
Right.
also you also have to look at who we have available. I think when you look at every other manager available that it has a chance of come to PSG, Zidane's out of the picture. He's probably waiting for the France job, and he's
From Marseille.
Marseille born, so
Mm.
he's not gonna come to PSG. You look at Allegri was an option, but then he went with Juve. Who do we want? Pirlo? We don't want Pirlo. We don't want
Conte?
Valverde.
No,
I
no,
think
no, definitely not. Definitely
Antonio
not.
Conte.
I think the best option right now, especially with Antonio Conte, his system I don't think fits our team. He really revolves around that
Hey, what about
main
that
attacking
Ajax
guy.
one? The
Erik
Ajax
ten
one,
Hag.
Yeah, that guy.
I don't like Barcelona and Arsenal and some other clubs were after him, and he said that he wanted to finish the season with Ajax. So even if he was a possibility, we would not be able to get him until the summer.
I think when
Okay,
you look at
get
this, Xavi's if Xavi came, I'd be very happy.
Yeah.
But I think right now you look at the options out there. You look at what Poch has done so far with what he's had to work with, and look at the system. When you look at that Spurs team, the things he did with that very minimalistic Spurs team, the player development he had, we're already seeing that with some of our players. Like we're seeing that development, and I think keeping Poch in the long run is really going to help us. I don't think we can keep continuing being the team that sacks after every single season like we've been in the past. I think we really need to look at a project manager. I think Poch is the perfect guy for that, considering the players that we have, the player styles that we have, the tactics that we ideally want to go for, the system. I think
I don't know about
keep him.
being the perfect manager for us at this point, but right now I disagree with that. It could be like if I see something that resembles like a proper team that's functioning well, that has good transaction, that has a better chemistry. Sure, I would say keep him, but up till this point I haven't seen that. So I don't know what are we basing this on, but if without seeing it, I can't really say it.
I got the post-match interview a bit from Pochettino here. So he said, our performance was good overall. We played almost 40 minutes with 10 men after Hakimi's red card. Yes, we wanted to win. That was our idea. But in the end, we are quite happy with this performance. What do you guys take from that?
I wouldn't be happy with this performance, to be honest.
I mean, if you take the performance as a whole, that was not the worst performance. Like you look at the defense.
Wasn't the worst.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be your goal, right? Like you should be performing much better than this. Yeah, but you can see his response. His response wasn't we need to improve. No, we did perfectly fine. It was just Hakimi's red card that really settled that. So that's not what I'm looking for, right? I need him to at least acknowledge that we can improve on that. But I
think he knows that this team can improve. We all know that, and frankly, let's look at the chances that we created.
Yeah,
so many through balls that we sent to guys like Mbappe and Neymar.
Here are the stats
I think
from the
finishing,
game.
Perfect. Finishing was our worst. I think that was the reason we lost today. If we had Mbappe not mess up some of the touches, now I think Mbappe's been one of our better attackers this season. But today,
also attacking as much as we were, almost as much as we were. Look at this, 15 shots to Marseille. You can't ignore that. That's not playing well.
Look at the shots on target, though. Look at the shots on target.
But if you look at the big,
that's the lack of ability in attack.
If you look at the big chances, because I've covered the last PSG games, and we usually only have 3-4 big chances per game, but we convert at least 2 of them. That was the difference this game. We couldn't convert. So my question is, out of all the chances we had, is there one specific one you could have seen, that player should have done better there?
Messi with the header.
Yeah.
Easily. Messi with that header.
I don't know why he headed it up instead of down, because if he headed it
not
down...
even down, just at a smaller angle would have been just fine, right? He's clear, in the middle, dead center, nobody's around him, right? Just the keeper. You're one-on-one with the keeper. You can do better, dude.
I think that Neymar chance for me was the worst miss, because he had a horrendous touch. Mbappe did the work, fed him the ball, and he should be doing better there. If he takes a simple touch and goes for the finish, then it is pretty reasonably wide open. So I think that should have gone in.
Is it the shot that got
But the
blocked?
Messi, yeah, by the keeper.
Mm.
I think, but the Messi chance is also up there. He should have also converted that.
All right, let's talk about the defensive. I mean, we are prone to counterattacks. We all know that. And
Look, again, it's the midfield. The problem is in the midfield. It's not the defense. Like
I think
I can see how quickly we can lose possession in the midfield, or even at where Messi is and Neymar is. Like as soon as we see either Messi or Neymar lose possession, it just instantly goes towards the backline of our own backline, right? There's no proper fighting back in the middle. It's just
Really?
instant transition. Yeah, I don't see it. Like instant transition is just like all the pressure. That's why it's so easy for other teams to actually pressure us to the back.
I think when you look at most of the goals that we've conceded this season, it's usually all come from those wings, those wingbacks pushing up and leaving an empty pocket. And I mean, we're prone to that when we have this much attacking, when we're this attacking minded. But I don't mind that. I think you're going a little bit too harsh on the midfielders. Like, look at what Verratti did that half. Danilo didn't have his best game, but Gay came in. He put in the job. He put in the shift. And defensively,
At least, okay. If you're saying that we are very attack-minded, right? The only attack we actually do is just pass a through ball to like Mbappe and hope for the best.
no, but that's how most attacking happens. Most attacking happens with those through balls. Like when you have a weapon like Mbappe,
Not always.
you
not
use it.
always. Yeah, but Mbappe is usually alone when he goes through.
That is a huge point.
if you can,
I think you're lagging a little
yeah,
bit.
if you can hear us, you're lagging.
Could you repeat that?
For me, what we're most vulnerable to, it's the switch of play. So they have the ball on, we say, the right side. They switch it to the left side. That's when we have problems. When they switch the side.
100%. I agree with that. I think.
Oh yeah, but
I think
that's yeah. Go ahead.
I think crosses have been our biggest downfall.
Yeah.
Again, today we saw that today. Now the goal was offside, but again, most of these goals are always coming from those crosses. Our defenders they can't seem to block crosses and they can't seem to defend headers. I think Marquinhos is the only guy that gives a damn when it comes to defending headers.
True.
But for me, like especially like crosses and like instant side changes, these are a way to just change tactics immediately, right? And what we need at that point is just proper team chemistry, and that just happens with time when team develops, right?
That's very
Yeah,
true. That's very
yeah. When you know that, like in a game, you can have whatever tactics that you can have, but in an actual, when the game starts and it goes 45 minutes, 50 minutes, whatever, it transitions in small moments in a way that you're not anticipating. It usually happens, and you have to anticipate that, and you need to have that chemistry, and like, yeah, that defender's going there, that midfielder's going there, and that instant response that you have. That's what we don't have right now, and that just develops with chemistry.
Yeah.
So,
It comes with time. I agree with you.
yeah.
But overall, I think defensively from both teams, really, really solid. I hate giving Marseille credit, but you got to give the credit where it's due.
Yeah,
And they were really solid defensively. They were
Saliba.
Saliba.
That
who's
tackle
that right back?
on Ilorola, something like that.
I think so. Yeah. Defensively, like they put everybody out. Messi, Neymar, no one could do anything. They were blocking everything. That one-on-one with Mbappe, really beautiful.
Oh
tackle.
yeah. I was like, how is that not a foul? Then I watched it in slow motion. I was like,
Yeah.
damn,
It was
how
incredible
did they stop
defending.
that?
So I think defensively from both sides. I mean, it's surprising for us to have a clean sheet for once, but solid performance.
Question to both of you: a lot of PSG fans are saying that we should switch to a 5 at the back. Do you agree with that? And if not,
But
what do you have
5 at the
against
back?
it?
Like three and then two wing backs.
Yeah, 3 at the back. So three centre backs and Nunez and Hakimi become wing backs.
I think a little bit of a different version of that could work. I think if you have, I think when Ramos comes back, that's when we would really look at this option and explore it. I think
Yeah,
when you
by the
have a
way,
guy
where
like,
is Ramos? Where is
oh,
Ramos? Like,
he's injured. He's still
yeah, but for
we're
how
waiting
long?
to get back.
He's been injured for a while.
The latest
Yeah.
news about Ramos is that he's still in individual training, and next week early he will join collective training.
Joined by collective training. So we're looking at like another month without Ramos. About
Mm, not,
I would say 3 weeks.
I don't know how like intense the individual work is, because if it's intense enough, he should be back in maybe 2 weeks. But
we'll see.
yeah,
I think
I think
2 weeks to a month, somewhere around there. But I think
After
when Ramos
January,
comes
basically.
back, yeah, pretty much when the main part of the season starts, the big game starts. I think that's when we'll have that option, which is really helpful to us. But that's something that we could 100% explore. I think Marquinhos, when we're attacking, could definitely do a really good job at CDM, kind of help with the transition a little bit, cut out those early and make those early interceptions.
true.
Three at the back
Yeah.
could work.
To be honest, yeah. I would put Marquinhos there.
With the
I've
long
never
Would
been
put
balls.
Marquinhos there.
I've never been a fan of the three at the back personally. I think it's not the most beautiful way of playing football, but I think with the team that we have, with the lack of a lot of midfield talents, I think it could really be helpful. And when you give the guys like Hakimi and Mendes the freedom to push forward without a lot of defensive liability, I think that's going to be really helpful to us to send those crosses in, and hopefully someone starts giving a damn and heading the ball into the net instead of just waiting there in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Neymar goal, the 16th minute, it was offside.
Ah, the shy of offside, man. Yes. It's very
Fair
close.
decision.
But,
Yeah,
yeah,
fair
right
decision.
call. It was definitely
Right
right
call.
call.
Yeah, like one thing I love about league and compared to other leagues is that we don't have any referee problems. The referee and
Yeah.
VAR always works to perfection. It's never a wrong call. What from what I've seen since VAR was implemented to League One, no wrong decisions. It was a clear offside. Not
Yeah.
a clear. It wasn't offside, but yeah, it
was close.
Yeah, it was
But
close.
it
The
was
VAR
offside, for sure.
was used well in this match.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's one thing that we've really done well with Ligue 1 for the first time in refereeing, is having that VAR and referee relationship work really well.
Yeah.
So yeah, fair.
Absolutely.
Offside.
Okay, nothing more on that.
Happened on
Their goal, offside as well.
at 16 minutes. Right?
Offside
Yeah.
too. Fair enough. It was good calls. Good calls from the ref this game for the most part. Later in the game, we'll look at that. But at first, it was really good decisions.
Yeah, completely agree with that as
Agree,
well.
agree. So, the changing point, the Hakimi red card. For me, yes, it's a foul, even if it's like, yeah, under like tripped on Hakimi, but it's a foul. But the thing is it a red card? Because
Well,
I don't
Hakimi was so close to under. Even if under didn't get dropped, he would have made it much harder for him to either pass or shoot.
I actually disagree.
No matter
I
how
think-
no matter how light the tackle is, when it comes to like the refereeing, even if it's a very light tackle, if you're the last man back, it's a red card regardless. The tackle wasn't hard, but because he's the last man back, no matter how
No,
how
it's not
bad
about
the
the last
foul
one
is.
back. If it's a clear chance on goal, that's the problem.
Yeah.
there. And I
Last man back,
agree
good
with
chance on
you.
goal,
Like,
exactly.
yeah, he had a clear chance on goal. He was through. He was through.
Yeah, for
Hakimi
sure.
was behind him. Definitely behind him.
But is it a foul?
And yeah, it's a foul. It's a red card. It's a red card.
You think it's a red card?
I think it's a
I
red
think
card.
I think Under went down a little easy, man. I think it's a tight call. I could see why he would give the foul, but when you look at the arm, there's no force being applied there. I think Under is going down way too easy there. I personally didn't think that one was a red card.
Yeah, but he was clear on goal and he stopped it. Even if it wasn't that hard.
But that's what I'm saying. I think Hakimi didn't really stop it. Hakimi just lightly was going along with him, Under just fell to the floor, like barely any contact. I think I don't see that being a foul. I don't think he should have been sent off. I think that was the first wrong decision the ref made that night.
You don't think it was a
I
red
don't know.
card?
It was
No, because you look at Hakimi's arm, you look at how much he's actually using to push, and Under's going
I
down
don't know,
way
man.
too
At
low.
that speed, anything can happen. Even a light
That's
push can
true.
be really
Yeah,
hard.
but like Under tripped on Hakimi. It wasn't a
Exactly.
tackle by Hakimi, but
No, he did push. Hakimi did push.
Hakimi
no,
did-
but
wasn't
no,
pushing way too
yeah,
much.
yeah, but like why Under fell? Why the red card was given out was because Under's leg touched Hakimi's leg, which made him fall off. It was
Exactly.
nothing about like what's called when you push with the shoulder. It was nothing about a push. It was only his leg.
Hakimi was applying a decent bit of pressure, but it wasn't enough for Under to fall down like that and for him to get the red card. I think the red card was unjust for me.
Okay,
I don't know, man. I don't see it that way.
different opinions.
Yes, sir.
Quickly about this guy. I mean, it was so. I mean, we had a half chance. Messi in the ball in a counter attack. I'm not that mad, but it was just annoying to see. Like
We've seen this.
your team is one man extra. You have a chance of winning a game, and one of your fans does this.
This
Yeah,
is
that
just
is
typical
annoying.
Marseille behavior. Typical Marseille fans. It's always been like this. Every time we travel there, every time they come to us, they don't show the respect, and I mean, you just gotta deal with it. And I honestly, I don't know what this guy's trying to do. He's running up to Messi, trying to taunt him, stands there for 2 seconds, and then he gets pushed away by stewards. Like, but come on, man, you gotta be a little bit
Did he
sensible.
taunt
there.
him? Did he taunt
He
him?
was trying to taunt him, I think.
I don't know what he did.
I just saw him standing there for 2 seconds.
I mean, let's just label it. It's your typical Marseille fan, typical Marseille
Yeah.
behavior. What else are you gonna do?
Yeah, we weren't like surprised.
Nah, no surprises. It's all Marseille is always Marseille's. You can't call Marseille a respectful team. You cannot do that.
No.
So it's typical Marseille shithousery.
Yeah, to be honest, like when I saw that, I was kind of hoping. I knew it was never gonna happen, but I was hoping, like, yeah, like just give us a free kick from here, just right from this spot, and let Messi take it.
And but Messi from anywhere, you always have a half chance to score a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're lucky that they had 2 dangerous free kicks close to the goal, but we're lucky that
Very much.
the rat Payet took them. Who?
What happened to that guy, man? Guy used to be crazy with the free kicks. Now he can't even hit it on target.
It's the pressure. It's the pressure.
He's just become a fat bum. He
Yeah.
can't even stay fit. Can't take free kicks. He's washed.
Light skinned Mickey Mouse. That's exactly what it is.
That's the best way to explain him.
Yeah, that haircut describes him as a person. Disgusting haircut, disgusting person, disgusting team.
Disgusting player.
Yeah.
Look, he looked like the fat version of Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls.
Payet, if you're watching this, lay off the calories, yeah?
So the team rating for the game was 6.73. We'll go into every player shortly. So, Keylor Navas, what did you think of his performance?
So I love Keylor, man. I love him. He almost never makes any mistakes. He's so reliable. And there's been a lot of talk about Donnarumma overtaking him. I like to keep him in net. I like him there. I think he has the experience. He's not gonna give any easy goals. He's gonna save your ass a lot of times.
He didn't face anything like a great chance. He didn't face, and the small stuff. He picked up the ball. He saved a few shots going out and stuff. He got a rating of 7.1 on SofaScore. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
I'll reserve my judgment on him compared to Donnarumma. Let's just see what happens.
Okay.
I'm fine with both. Both are really good.
Both are
Let's
very
see
good.
who comes out on top. Yeah.
Yeah. Hakimi 5.9. It's most due to the red card.
Due to the red card. I think if he didn't get the red card, he was doing okay. He had that beautiful defensive clearance right at the end. It was offside. It ended up being offside. But
Oh, the under one, yeah.
he was showing a lot of heart and passion there. I was happy with his performance. And look, at the end of the day, that red card wasn't really his fault. He couldn't do anything. Even if it was malintended, you're the last man back. You have two players. I think it was even if it was on purpose, it was the right thing to do there.
Yeah, exactly.
I love Hakimi runs though. I love Hakimi runs.
Yeah.
For sure.
I wouldn't. I can't blame him for that. And even as you said, even if he meant it, I would be extremely happy because he could have saved us the game with that red card. Yeah. So it
when
was
you
deserved.
know. Sorry, go ahead.
No. I just said it was deserved.
Yeah. When you know that Payet's gonna be taking a free kick, you can make those tackles.
Yeah, Hakimi knew that. It was a
Hakimi knew it.
chess play. The captain, Marquinhos, 7.3.
Just solid as always. It's so consistent. You gotta love the captain.
Yeah,
Very good.
he's literally a reincarnation of Thiago Silva.
Yeah, he really is. He can header the ball. He can defend properly. He's smart.
He's good with
Captain.
good with his feet, with the ball.
Good with his feet. Yeah, he's
Marquinhos?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, especially I was talking about the second free kick, the way he blocked it. Like that was a really good block, bro.
He's been
very reliable.
Very reliable, exactly.
Yeah, he's like Mr. Consistent. He always has a
Yeah.
good
For sure.
game. He always has a good game.
I think when it comes
He
to
grabbed
when it
a
comes to
yellow
the
though, right?
whole team,
Yeah,
yeah.
Why did he get a yellow card? I didn't even see what he did.
we had the argument with the ref over Pereira's
At
tackle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
Yo, do you remember when Payet dived in the box? When he just like touched the floor?
yeah, Payet.
Yeah.
Man. He's a different idiot.
Kimpembe 7.0. I mean, the thing with Kimpembe is his best season in PSG was the 2019-20 season when we came to the Champions League final, and he was amazing that season. But as a left centre back in a 3-back formation, is the question mark on him is, can he reach his potential in a 2 at the back, or can he only be that good in a 3 at the back?
I think the 3 would be way better for him. He's a guy that takes a lot of risks, and when you have a partnership with 2 center backs, it's tougher to allow those risks to happen. You can't really do that too often. He would definitely work a lot better.
3-back, who would you pick though? I would pick Kimpembe, Ramos, and Marquinhos.
Oh
Yeah, for sure.
definitely.
That's the only option to make
I
sense.
think that's just
You
gonna
don't-
change the entire PSG team though, once that happens.
Yeah, I think a little underrated this game. He had a lot of good interceptions, good tackles. He's always been our best dirty man. He can rough up the opposition a little, put a body in front of a man. I think a little underrated in that game. Almost a perfect game from him. A lot of good. He had that one really good block against I think it was Milik that took the shot. Oh yeah, it was.
The one thing, as you said, taking risk. The thing Kimpembe is best at is when the other team counters and a guy gets the ball with the back to PSG's goal, he just runs into him and either tackles or gets the ball out. But as you said, that's a lot of risk taking that maybe suits.
I love the guy though.
In another formation, yeah. Kimpembe is Paris. With him being from the academy, he's
guy.
the only one from the academy. So
Exactly.
Nurmens, I mean, this is his best performance.
He's been showing us that we do need to pick him up at the end of the season. He's been proving that every single time he plays. Had that mistake that led to the offside goal. But overall, very seamless game, good game.
Yeah.
I don't think he should be getting the man of the match performance though. I think he was really good, but I don't think he deserves that. But still good.
I would maybe put
Who
him
would you give man of the match,
second
though?
behind Marquinhos, maybe.
For me, man of the match would probably have to go to Kimpembe this game.
Kimpembe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the whole defensive line,
The whole defensive line.
including Navas, was good. It was
Yeah,
all
for
the
sure.
way from the midfield and up. It was a bit. It could
It
have
was
been better. It should have been better.
I would actually go
For
with
sure.
Marquinhos though. I would actually go with Marquinhos.
Yeah, for me,
Yeah, either one of
Marquinhos or
those
Kepa.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah, either one makes sense there. I think both had a really good game. They're finally getting back into that strat of communicating. Was this one of the first clean sheets we saw this season? I think it was.
Let me
I
see.
don't remember.
Champions League. We have only got clean sheet against City.
Yep.
In the league, Clermont, when we won 4-0, we got a clean sheet. And then, yeah, maybe it may be the third or fourth clean sheet of the
Third or
season.
fourth.
Yeah.
Times
We're slowly
against
getting.
Bayern
We're slowly getting.
2-0.
What are you saying?
Clermont 4-0.
Clement, yeah.
Against Reims. Against Reims. PSG against Reims.
Reims.
It was 2-0.
Yeah. But
And
overall,
Clermont
I
was-
think they're playing really well together. They're getting back into their shot. They're getting back into 1920 form. So I'm really happy about them too. I don't know how it's gonna work with Ramos, but I'm really happy with them right now.
So yeah. So Nunez, he got a 7.5. Yeah, he was really great this game. I mean, defensively he's good. And one thing I love about him is he takes risky passes. So when he's on the left with the ball, instead of just passing it straight forward to Verratti and getting it back and passing it to Marquinhos or someone, he tries to put that through ball to Neymar or someone in the middle, which can later create an attack. And
Yeah,
he will only get better. I want him
he's
to get a great relationship with the left wing, so he makes those good runs and makes better crosses to Kylian Mbappe in the middle.
Yeah, definitely.
for sure. For sure, he's.
By the way,
he's
we
a great
have
player.
5 clean sheets in the league.
Okay, so this was our fifth.
Yeah, this was our 5th.
Okay. Yeah, it's good to see that finally. We had a few runs of no clean sheets, but we're getting back into it.
Yep.
So
Let's go.
the pivots, Danilo Pereira. I mean, it wasn't the best, but it was an okay performance. I don't know why he started, but he was good, decent. What do you think?
Shouldn't be starting. I mean, he put in the shift. He did as much as he could, but I think with what we've seen this season from Gay and Herrera, you have to be
with
starting
Herrera.
in these types of games.
Yeah, definitely. Agree. 100% agree.
I think that Danilo only started for one reason, and that is he wanted to start the 4 attackers, and he thought, all right, so 4 attackers and Verratti, and then he thought, who's the most defensive midfielder out of all the midfielders we have? It's Danilo, and then he started it. It's so basic. It's so basic.
A little lack of mobility from Danilo has been really, really hurting. Like when you see him trying to make those recovery runs, when you see him trying to move from direction to another direction, that mobility is really killing me, man. I don't know what's happened to him. He used to be a lot more mobile, but he's been really on my head right now, on my nerves with the mobility.
Yeah, I agree. Zaide, anything more about Danilo?
I wouldn't have started him. To be honest, I wouldn't have started him. I would have wanted like Herrera there, like at least. I would have brought him at 70th minute or something like that, just because someone is losing like stamina and we needed more like pace in the midfield probably, or we need to be more defensive. Like, but to start him at this point, no. Completely disagree. He was a weak point.
I agree with you.
All right,
Definitely.
Verratti. I mean, he only played 40 minutes, but yeah, he's Verratti. There's nothing more you can say about him. It's just Verratti.
He's Verratti.
Verratti, I wish he could last longer, to be honest. Like, I was just hoping, just let the first half end so he can just come back in the second half. But I guess he wasn't feeling very well.
That was a weird decision by Pochettino to make that substitution right away.
I don't think it was Poch. I think it was Verratti. I think he knew he couldn't continue the game.
But it's nothing serious, right?
No. It's just a little knock to the hip, the hip bone. Sometimes.
I don't know. We haven't heard anything from it, have we?
It shouldn't be anything serious because he could walk fine. I think it was just hurting. It was probably a bruise or something. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna take him out for more than one match.
Okay. Di Maria. He hasn't played in a while, but he was good. He was good.
Best
he was
attacker
good, but
tonight.
I needed. Wait, best attacker?
Best attacker tonight for sure.
Nah, man, no way.
For sure.
I needed
for
him
sure.
to have like a better chemistry with Neymar.
But who would you put ahead of Di Maria's ID?
I don't want to be cliche, but I would pick Messi though.
Messi was doing Messi things, but Di Maria, how many times did he break through that defensive line? What was it, like three through balls, 4 through balls, 5
Yeah, but
through
he
balls?
wasn't
He was our guy.
Like I wanted like a proper big chances from him, and I wanted him to connect with like Neymar more.
The thing,
It wasn't his role, but I mean he did. He had that offside pass to Neymar. They were I think feeding off of each other a little bit. He has that deeper role in the attack.
Yeah, but
to be
little
fair
bit, but
to him.
not enough. Just not enough.
yeah,
I think for me he did everything that he needed to do. He played exactly. He played the game plan. I think he's not the guy that you're gonna go to for all the goals. You just need him to. When you have a guy like him, send him through.
Yeah, he had a
send
good
those through balls.
performance, but you can't say like he's the best attacker there. Come on, like that's an exaggeration.
yeah, but you said Messi.
Who else would you put there?
I mean, Messi, he is Messi, but still, we expect much more from him. Look at his long shots, none on target. We need to be critical with Messi. We can't be like Barca fans who just say, "Oh, he's the goat."
100% agree with you. I 100% agree with you. When we have a game like Leipzig for Messi, you praise him, you tell him that's what you call a goat. But today it just it was a little bit lackluster. He was even like with some of the simple touches, man. It was a little bit of mistakes there. But yeah, he did fine. He did fine. I think.
One thing we all are unsure: why isn't he playing Messi in the middle? Because Messi isn't fast. We saw it so many times. He doesn't have the pace. Why playing on the wing?
That's very true. He should be playing as Cam.
Yeah, I would have put him in the middle as well.
Yeah, he should be the guy playing the Cam. That's been his role for a lot of the recent years. He should be playing the Cam role. I don't know what Poch is doing there, but Di Maria on the wing would have been way better.
It feels like he's out from the game when he's on the wing. He only gets.
Okay, so what would you actually rate Messi in this game though?
6.8 seems fair. Like it's a fair rating. I think Di Maria is the one that needs to be rated a little bit higher. With how many through balls he gave to Mbappe, with how many he gave to Neymar, I think he should have been at least a 7.
Mbappe then, like, Mbappe, I would say he did everything good apart from the final touch. So the shot,
from the final touch.
Yeah, the shot.
Apart from the final touch.
Yeah, but that's Mbappe
sure.
in every game, isn't it? Just like he runs past defense, like that's his ability. But what makes Mbappe from a good player from a bad player is if he can actually finish those chances after he gets back, which he didn't do in this game.
He's been very inconsistent in recent times. It's been weird, man. It's been one game you have like Leipzig where he's everywhere. He's perfect passing, perfect shooting, and then you have a game like this where he's making those runs, but it's almost like he doesn't care. Like the one where Saliba.
Yeah, that's what I think. Like a fact. Like I don't think mentally he's completely there to actually just like finish.
Yeah,
the game.
he's just way too casual, man. Like with the one with Saliba, he's just running, he's just jogging at his own pace, and Saliba just comes up and snatches the ball away. He should be when you have the pace that you have when you're a guy like Mbappe, you gotta use that. You gotta be a lot more aggressive. Yeah. He's just didn't have the aggression today.
Mbappe, when he feels like he's being challenged, like as an individual, like he just goes crazy. He goes ballistic. Then he becomes unstoppable. But in this game, he's just not there.
As you said, he's inconsistent. If we take a look at the Leipzig game and then this game, totally different mentality.
Totally different Mbappe.
Yeah,
for sure.
Completely different.
For sure.
Against Leipzig, 100%. He really wanted to win. He really wanted to score. Gave Messi penalty, everything. And then
in this game he just
And lastly, Neymar. Neymar this season for Paris Saint-Germain has been awful.
Dog shit.
Yeah.
Dog shit start. Nothing more, man. Just absolute. Like, he's doing some of the right things, but again, like he's even worse than Mbappe. Like, why are you not? You're a guy with that much technical ability. You're making so many mistakes with your first touch, man. It's insane. Like, we've never seen this from Neymar. How many times has he fluffed the first touch? How many times has he fluffed the pass? How many times has he done that this season?
Well, what did he say about the? I don't know what's going on behind the scenes with this guy. But you remember the comment he just gave to Brazil, like like he can't put up with football anymore or something like that.
But that interview was 2 years ago. It was an interview that was held 2 years ago in 2019, and it just came out now. So it's not that all of that interview. It has nothing to do with like at the moment.
With immediate response. But he's just been out of it, man.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not like Neymar is shit. Look at him in Brazil, balling.
Yeah,
It's like he doesn't have the motivation. You got Messi. You wanted this guy so much at PSG. And you know, I said this when Messi joined. I said, now that Messi joins, Neymar won't be the main man, so he won't be as motivated when Messi joins. He will be like, oh, Messi will carry us. I don't have to do as much.
I think this is another one of those situations where one thing he needs to do, he needs to get his head straight. He needs to not be fluffing so many easy first touches, but also figure out his game now that we have 4 huge attacking players. Because
isn't it strange though? Isn't it strange though? When Messi first came, we all thought like he's gonna connect really well with Neymar because he's already up in there, and the real question of connection would be with Mbappe and Messi. But right now, Mbappe and Messi are clicking, but there's no Messi and Neymar.
Opposite to what we thought. I think when it comes to like those plays in the middle, you see how Messi and Neymar have the connection. They have that in the middle of the park. But again, in the final third, Neymar is as useful as Balotelli, bro. Like, what is he doing there?
As Icardi.
As Icardi.
Yeah,
don't even get me started with Icardi.
The thing with Neymar is, I think that he's unsure because he always plays as a 10 for PSG. But now that Messi has joined, and now he's like, am I a 10? Am I a winger? Is Messi a 10? Is Messi a winger? And that's exactly one thing that, for me, Pochettino...
Pochettino's on Neymar's performance against Marseille. I am satisfied.
Like, it's not really important what he says, like, in the interview. It's mostly important what he says to Neymar. And if he really goes to Neymar and says, Neymar, I'm happy with this performance.
But we don't know what he says.
That's not good. That's not good.
Yeah, what he's showing right now is just...
He needs to first of all get his head into the game. Needs to not be fluffing those first touches. And like you said, find out what his role is. I think with Messi, he's not gonna be. We can't expect him to be the guy he was for Barcelona. He's not gonna be the guy to do everything. He's not gonna play like that in our club because he's not the main focus. I think the main focus of this club when it comes to attacking is probably Mbappe. That's what Poch has been looking at right now, and that's why he's always been striker. But
okay, this is what he said. He said, we don't want to celebrate the point because they're the bitter rivals, right? And there's a bitter feeling with this game, but there were some good things from an attacking point of view. We just lacked the finishing. I think we were a bit better than OM, not much better, but we deserved to win. After the sending off, a choice needed to be made. And at that point, we thought we had to bring Carrera and bring Neymar back as a third midfielder. I'm satisfied with what he did today.
He's gonna. I think one thing that we need to look into is having Messi and Neymar combine both as playmaking players. Like it's really unorthodox to have 2 playmakers in one team, but if you can do that, if you can somehow find a way to pull it off the way that they almost did in Barcelona, the way that they would feed off of each other through the middle and just play off each other, if we can
That-
unlock that
that's the
with
thing.
Neymar and Messi together, it's
I
gonna
told
be
you, like
incredible.
that was the difference. In Barcelona, they were playing possession play. When you were playing possession play, Suarez would be up front attacking, and Messi and Neymar would be both pushing the back line. When you have a possession play and you have the ball with you, the attackers won't be going back to build up the play. They will be attacking. When they're doing their job, they can actually defeat any team, right?
I agree with you. We need to be playing possession.
Yeah, that's what we actually need.
But the weird thing is, it's not like we have never done it under Pochettino. One perfect example is PSG versus Barcelona, Camp Nou 4-1. That was an amazing Pochettino performance. I remember before the game, I was like,
Yeah.
we're without Neymar. Should we just park the bus and play on counters on Mbappe? Pochettino said
But he
no.
didn't do it.
Pochettino said no. He took a gamble, a extremely big risk. And look at the way we
For
played.
sure. And it paid off.
Paredes balled. Even Kurzawa
Balled,
looked at
Paredes,
Roberto
my God.
Carlos.
To be honest,
Imagine
like,
Lionel Mendes.
Barcelona, even last year and the year before that, not have it. They're a big name, but it's not a really like a good comparison. To
No, no,
actually
no,
say, like,
no,
oh,
no,
I get
no,
what
no,
you
no,
mean,
no, 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 no.
but
But
looking
I'm
at the
saying,
team,
if we
looking at
did,
the team.
Barcelona.
no, I'm saying if we did that against Barcelona, they're still better than Dijon and Metz and Nantes and all of these teams.
Yeah, not last year, not last year, bro. Again,
Nah,
you
man.
associate-
Look,
you
it was
associate them.
Barcelona.
Yeah, it was Barcelona. You always say like, oh, it's Barcelona. It's the name, right? But as a team,
They've not
they-
been good.
horrible. Even in possession play, they were absolutely horrendous.
But they still weren't. To be fair, I see where you're coming from. They're not gonna be defending. They were trying to attack. They weren't trying to defend. They were just trying to attack, and they couldn't. They just didn't have the capability. With like a team like Mets, they're parking the bus most of the time. But you're right, man. We do need to be playing that position style. Like, if we unlock that type of possession play that we did against Barcelona in that game, oh my God! Like, think of Messi,
Yeah,
think of
yeah.
Neymar, think of Mbappe. What they're gonna do?
Absolutely, yeah. But here's the thing. That's why I'm not sure about Poch on this one because I don't see if he's going to do that. I don't
We've
see
seen
if
him do it though.
I don't see, no, right now. I don't see if he
Right now, yeah.
sees that right now in the team. I don't know if he's gonna make that change.
We'll really have to wait and see. I think this is one of those where you wait and see. You have to let time play out because right now he could be just trying to play counters just to get going, just to get the team chemistry going. Maybe he switches up mid-season, but we really don't know. It's gonna be tough to say.
I hope he does. I hope he does. But
Yeah, same.
I don't know, man. I have to just see.
But we'll see.
Yeah, guys, pretty much this is it. Amazing discussion we had here. Different opinions and great debate.
Yes, sir.
So, Farnoud, you said, or what was it?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's Farnoud, yeah.
Farnoud,
Yeah.
very nice having you here first time.
Yeah.
I hope to
Thank
hear
you
your
much.
voice much more on this channel.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, it was a great pleasure having me. Thank you very much, and yeah, good talk all around.
Is it something that you would want to feature in more?
Yeah, we'll see. I don't have all the time
Yeah.
every single week, but yeah, I'd be happy to come on again. We have great discussions, great layout, and it's good to throw out the opinion out there. There's not a lot of English speaking PSG channels, so it's good to have.
Yeah,
more.
exactly. We're the only English speaking PSG channel apart from our rivals, PSG Talk. They are like Marseille for PSG, for PSGINT. Zaide, thank you also for being here.
Yeah, it was a pleasure, mate.
I hope to see you more on this channel.
Yeah, I hope so too, man.
So guys,
Well,
yeah, PSG Marseille 0-0. That's it. We will have a preview for the next game. And yeah, guys, so make sure to like this video, subscribe, put on notifications. Other than that, peace.